Yeah, ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. Yeah, yeah, ma 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 ma. In the stillness of the midnight hour, I hear a rhythm from afar, calling me back to the source of power, guiding me like the northern star. My feet begin to move on the road to a beat I've always known. Ancient pulse running through my veins when the drums call my name. When the drums call my name, I must answer, I must go. When the drums call my name, to the place where rivers flow, nothing in this world can hold me back. When the drums call my name, I'm on track. My great-grandmother used to tell me stories of the homeland soil, where the rhythm was our ceremony, sacred gift from years of toil. She would close her eyes and swear like she was there just yesterday, connection that will never break. When the drums call, I awake. When the drums call my name, I must answer, I must go. When the drums call my name, to the place where rivers flow, nothing in this world can hold me back. When the drums call my name. Babylon wants me to forget the language of my soul, but the drum beat reminds me, yeah, of something that makes me whole. They can take away my land, they can try to bind my hand, but deep within the fire remains. When the drums call my name, can you hear it? I can hear it. Do you feel it? I can feel it. Will you answer? I will answer. When it calls you, when it calls me, now I pass it to my children, this rhythm of the free. So when they hear the calling, they know where they're meant to be. Generation to generation, this is our meditation. Forever we will remain the same. When the drums call our name, when the drums call my name, I must answer, I must go. When the drums call my name, to the place where rivers flow, nothing in this world can hold me back. When the drums call my name, when the drums call my name, I must answer, I must go. When the drums call my name, to the place where rivers flow, nothing in this world can hold me back. When the drums call my name. Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. upon the stone. Concrete cannot flow like water finding home. They build their world of gray, but nature has its way. Concrete cannot grow, I say, and soon it will decay. Look upon the sidewalk crack where the little flower blooms. Life will always find a way through the darkest rooms. They think they've conquered nature with their steel and glass so tall, but one day come the earthquake and watch their empires fall. Concrete cannot grow, no fruit upon the stone. Concrete cannot flow like water finding home. They build their world of gray, but nature has its way. Concrete cannot grow, I say, and soon it will decay. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The youth them have no green space, no tree to climb upon. Just buildings blocking out the sun until the hope is gone. But I tell them, remember what the elders used to say. The earth was here before them, and the earth will always stay. Can't eat money when the crops all die. Can't drink oil when the rivers run dry. Can't breathe profit when there's no more air. Tell me, Babylon, do you even care? So I plant my little garden on the rooftop way up high, teaching seeds of revolution, reaching for the sky. Every flower is a protest, every vegetable a song. Concrete cannot grow, but we are growing strong. Concrete cannot grow, no fruit upon the stone. Concrete cannot flow like water finding home. They build their world of gray, but nature has its way. Concrete cannot grow, I say, and soon it will decay. Every morning before the sun, she rises from her sleep with a bucket on her shoulder, promises to keep, walking miles to the river while the village still dreams. She carries the water like a queen, it seems. She carry the water, she carry the load, she carry the family down every road. My mother, my sister, my woman, my friend, she carry the water again and again. from a distance, grace in every step. All the burdens on her shoulders, never once has wept. The strength within her spirit moves mountains every day. She carries the water in her own quiet way. She carries the water, she carries the load, she carries the family down every road. My mother, my sister, my woman, my friend, she carries the water again and again. The world don't always see her working through the night, holding everything together, making wrong things right. But I wanna tell her she's the diamond in my life. She carries the water, my beautiful wife. Thank you, woman of my heart. From the very end to the very start. Thank you for all you do. Every drop of love flowing through you. So I lift my voice in honor of the queens throughout this land, who keep the families flowing with a gentle hand. May the daughters learn this lesson and the sons appreciate. She carries the water, love is the way. She carries the water, she carries the load, she carries the family down every road. My mother, my sister, my woman, my friend, she carries the water again and again. She carries the water, she carries the load, she carries the family down every road. Used to run on King Street with the barefoot crew. Every face was family, everyone I knew. Now I walk those same streets and I barely recognize shadows on King Street where the sunlight used to rise. Shadows on King Street where we used to play. Shadows on King Street took it all away. But in my memory, the light will always stay. Shadows on King Street can't steal yesterday. Mr. Brown's barber shop where the old man would debate. Miss Berlin's little bar where the lovers met their fate. Tommy's record corner spinning rock steady all day. Now just shadows on King Street, everything swept away. Shadows on King Street where we used to play. Shadows on King Street took it all away. But in my memory, the light will always stay. Shadows on King Street can't fade. Progress Reasoning at midnight, speaking truth so deep, words flowing like rivers, secrets that we keep. Reasoning at midnight, stars above our heads. Reasoning at midnight, wisdom being spread. The night belongs to thinkers who seek and want to know. Reasoning at midnight, watch the knowledge grow. Elder, take the speaking stick, tell us what you've seen. Travel through the decades, know what time does mean. Youth ones, listen closely to the ancient speech. Reasoning at midnight, lessons there to teach. Oh yeah. Discuss the future and the errors of the past. How to build a nation that will truly last. No politicians here, just honest souls tonight. Reasoning at midnight, searching for the light. Question everything, my brother. Question everything, my sister. The truth can handle questioning. The lies will start to blister. Before the morning comes and scatters us away, we made a sacred promise to meet again someday. These midnight reasonings will echo through the years, planting seeds of wisdom, overcoming fears. Oh yeah. Reasoning at midnight, stars above our heads. Reasoning at midnight, wisdom being spread. The night belongs to thinkers who seek and want to know. Reasoning at midnight, watch the knowledge grow. Reasoning at midnight, reasoning at midnight, reasoning at midnight, reasoning at midnight. We're not, no. There's a storm brewing in the east, black clouds covering the sky. The people in the lowlands can hear the thunder cry. The rich ones on the hillside, safe behind their walls. But gully water rising when the heavy rain falls. Gully water rising, rising up so high. Gully water rising, can't you see why? for decades, but they didn't pay no heed. So I sing this as a witness for the record, let it show. Gully water keeps on rising when there's nowhere left to flow. Gully water rising, rising up so high. Gully water rising, can't you see why? Gully water rising, rising up so high. Gully water rising. Rough like the mountain stone, working in the burning sun, skin like withered bone. He never spoke of hardship, never showed the pain. My father's hands kept working through the sunshine and the rain. My father's hands built this home. My father's hands, I am not alone. Every callus tells a story of sacrifice and love. My father's hands, a blessing from above. He would lift me as a child, put me on his back, carry me for miles down that dusty track. Those hands that held a hammer also held my tiny fingers. The warmth of my father's hands forever with miles from nowhere, 300 miles from nowhere, but somehow I feel at home. 300 miles from nowhere, no longer afraid to roam. The journey is the destination when you travel with your soul. 300 miles from nowhere, finally feeling home. Met a man beside the river, fishing for his meal. Shared his fire and his wisdom, helped my spirit heal. He said, young man, the answers aren't waiting at the end. The journey is the teacher, and the road is your best friend. And 300 miles from nowhere, one body feeling home. 300 miles from nowhere, no longer afraid to roam. The journey is the destination when you travel with your soul. 300 miles from nowhere, finally feeling home. Not on any man. Old women bless my passage, children in my lap. Every stranger was a brother, every meal a feast. 300 miles from nowhere, my worries were released. Walk on, troubled soul. The path will make you whole. Walk on, have no fear. Everything you need is here. Now I finally stopped my running, found a place to rest. All those miles of wandering were really for the best. Sometimes you must get lost before you can be found. 300 miles from nowhere, standing on solid ground. No, 300 miles from nowhere, standing on solid ground. 300 miles from nowhere, no longer afraid to roam. The journey is the destination when you travel with your soul. 300 miles from nowhere, finally feeling home. 300 miles from nowhere, 300 miles from nowhere, 300 miles from nowhere. They come around election time with promises so sweet, shaking hands and kissing babies, walking down your street. But after the votes are counted and the power is secure, dirty Babylon tricks again, and the poor remain poor. Dirty Babylon tricks that used to work now causing them pain. Information spreading like wildfire in the bush. Dirty Babylon trembling when we give the push. Dirty Babylon tricks can't fool I no more. Dirty Babylon tricks, we know the score. They divide and conquer, set brother against brother. Dirty Babylon tricks, but we see through the cover. Dirty Babylon tricks. Whoa. Dirty Babylon tricks. Whoa. Dirty Babylon tricks. Whoa. Dirty Babylon tricks. Whoa. Down by the coconut grove, where the breeze whispers low, I find my sacred space, where the healing waters flow. No stress upon my shoulders, no troubles on my mind. In this coconut grove, inner peace I find. Coconut grove meditation, natural mystic vibration, I living soul elevation. Coconut grove my foundation. The palm trees swaying gently, dancing with the wind, cleansing all the negative, making space to begin. I drink the jelly water straight from the shell. Coconut grove meditation, making me so well. Coconut grove meditation, natural mystic vibration, I living soul elevation. Coconut grove my foundation. No need for fancy temple, this grove is my church. Beneath the leafy canopy, my spirit starts to search for the deeper meanings that Babylon can provide. Coconut grove meditation, where I can hide. Breathe in, breathe out, release the doubt. Breathe in, breathe out. This is what life's about. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. As the sun begins to set, painting orange through the trees, I give thanks for this moment, I give thanks for the breeze. Tomorrow I'll return again to this sacred place. Coconut grove meditation, full of joy, sweet grace. Oh, coconut grove meditation, natural mystic vibration, I living soul elevation. Coconut grove my foundation. Coconut grove meditation, natural mystic vibration, I living soul elevation. Coconut grove my foundation. between the zinc fence boundaries, life lessons you catch. Miss Ivy preaching wisdom from a rocking chair. Tenement yard philosophy floating through the air. Tenement yard philosophy, can't learn it from no book. Tenement yard philosophy, just come and take a look. The wisest university is right here in the yard. Tenement yard philosophy, it's not that hard. The young men playing domino, slamming bone on wood, reasoning about the world and what is truly good, while the women plaiting hair and sharing stories old. Tenement yard philosophy, worth more than gold. Everybody know your business, privacy is rare, but when you need assistance, everybody there. We shared a little that we have, nobody turned away. Tenement yard philosophy, stronger every day. One hand wash the other, that's the yard decree. Take care of one another, living in unity. The rich can keep their mansions, their isolation too. Tenement yard philosophy, see us all through. Now I've traveled far and wide, seen many different ways, but I always carry with me those tenement yard days. The lessons of the common folk who live with dignity. Tenement yard philosophy lives inside of me. Tenement yard philosophy, can't learn it from no book. Tenement yard philosophy, just come and take a look.
Seen the Nile, but it runs through my dreams. I've never touched the soil, but it's closer than it seems. Looking up at the night sky from this Caribbean shore, I know the same stars shine over Africa evermore. Stars over Africa, calling me back home. Stars over Africa, I'm tired of having to roam. sat mighty, and righteousness was sown. From Ghana to Zimbabwe, from the Congo to the Cape, yeah. Stars over Africa, showing me escape. Take me there, take me home, across the sea and the foam. Take me there where I belong, singing liberation songs. Oh, until I make that journey, I will keep the faith alive. Teach my children where we came from, help our culture thrive. Yeah. And when my time is finished, spread my ashes in the wind. Let them drift towards Africa, where the healing can begin. Stars over Africa, calling me back home. Stars over Africa, I'm tired of having to roam. One day I'll stand beneath them on my ancestral land. Stars over Africa, help me understand. Stars over Africa, stars over Africa.
The rooster crow at 5 o'clock before the morning light. My woman already in the kitchen, getting everything right. Breadfruit roasting on the fire, saltfish on the side. Breadfruit morning blessing me, filling me with pride. Breadfruit morning, rise and shine. Everything is feeling fine. Breadfruit morning, start the day in the simple country way. Thank you, Jah, for what you give. Breadfruit morning, what a way to live. The children gathering at the table, eager for their play. No fancy feast could compare to what my woman create. Some ackee and some callaloo, fresh from the garden gate. Breadfruit morning, nourishing, why would I complain or hate? Breadfruit morning, rise and shine. Everything is feeling fine. Breadfruit morning, start the day in the simple country way. Thank you, Jah, for what you give. Breadfruit morning, what a way to live. I remember when my grandmother would prepare the same. Generations of this blessing, passing on the flame. The breadfruit tree in the yard, planted long ago. Breadfruit morning, memories, watching the family grow. Simple food, simple life, happy husband, happy wife. Simple food, simple ways, blessed are all my days. So when the city people ask me why I stay out here, living without their luxury, I tell them with no fear, every breadfruit The rich man and the poor man stand equal on that shore. When I cross that river, Jah knows what's in store. When I cross that river, will my spirit rise or fall? When I cross that river, will I hear the higher call? All my deeds laid before me, nothing hidden from the light. When I cross that river, will my wrongs be made right? I've tried to live with purpose, I've tried to walk in truth, though I've stumbled many times from my elder days to you. The journey's been imperfect, but my heart was always true. When I crossed that river, let my ancestors come true. When I cross that river, let my ancestors come true. When I cross that river, will I hear the higher call? All my deeds laid before me, nothing hidden from the light. When I cross that river, will my wrongs be made right? I don't fear that crossing, if it comes tomorrow morn. I've planted seeds of kindness, new forests will be born. The love I gave my children will echo through the years. When I cross that river, no more sorrow, no more tears. Meet me on the other side, where the suffering has died. Meet me where the rivers flow, to the place where spirits go. All my loved ones waiting there, in the everlasting air. When I cross that river wide, I'll find home on the other side. So let me live each moment like it is my very last, making peace with all I've done, releasing all the past. When the time comes for my journey, I will face it without fear. When I cross that river, everything becomes clear. When we cross that